MLGW hosts an all-day event to keep the lights on for those in need. Truckers are choosing a greener alternative at the pump, grooming tomorrow's leaders by showing them a glimpse of how the job gets done today. We'll talk about those stories and more on this edition of Memphis Energized. Hello everyone and welcome to Memphis Energized. I'm Jane Segal. Today we have a very special guest with us, Michael Taylor, Assistant Manager, Commercial Industrial Customer Care for Memphis Light, Gas and Water. And Michael is manager of a project that offers a cleaner fuel alternative to customers, liquefied natural gas. Michael, welcome to the show.
Hi Jane, thank you for having me.
Now explain to us exactly what liquefied natural gas is. I don't know that a whole bunch of folks actually know.
It's actually very interesting. So we're talking about natural gas, the same gas you use in your home to heat your house or to heat your water to cook with. We take that natural gas and we actually convert it into a liquid. And the way you do that is you have to actually drop the temperature down to minus 260 degrees to make it turn into a liquid. So it's very interesting. Why would we do that? Yeah. It's because it gets very, very small. In fact, liquid natural gas is 1/600th of the space of regular natural gas. So it makes it very easy to transport by truck or other means.
That is very interesting. Now, why is MLGW offering LNG for sale?
Well, it's several things all coming together at the same time. One, there's a market opportunity. You've probably heard of the shale boom. There's been a tremendous amount of natural gas found in the United States due to the shale plays. So that's created an abundant, low-cost supply of natural gas in the U.S. Well, now companies are looking at that low cost of natural gas and comparing it to crude oil and diesel fuel and seeing there's a real price advantage. Now, the good thing for MLGW is we already have an LNG production facility. So we already have the assets in place to actually meet this market need. And it's really good for our ratepayers because it's a new, non-traditional source of revenue for the division.
Now, how successful has this endeavor been for the utility?
It has been tremendously successful. We only started in August of 2012, and we've had $14 million in revenue. That's tremendous.
That is tremendous, $14 million in revenue. Now, what are the environmental impacts of liquefied natural gas?
Well, we all know that natural gas is a very clean burning fuel, right? I always like to look at this NGV America source that talks about the environmental benefits. Did you know that natural gas has 90% less particulate matter?
No, I did not know that.
It also has 20 to 30% less carbon dioxide. It has 70 to 90% less carbon monoxide, and those are just a few of the environmental benefits.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, who do customers contact if they're interested in buying LNG? Oh,
they can call me directly, and my number is 901-528-4488.
Again, that number?
So it's 901-528-4488. Thank
you, Michael, for joining us today and sharing information about how MLGW is expanding fueling options available to motorists as well as the over-the-road transportation industry. It's an annual event aimed at increasing assistance to our neighbors in need. The Plus One Telethon benefits MIFA and MLGW's program that helps individuals in crisis meet their utility bill obligation. Here to tell us more about it is Memphis Energized reporter Rhonda Langston.
For the third consecutive year, MIFA, WREG, and MLGW teamed to present the Plus One Telethon. During the day-long event, viewers were urged to call and sign up for the Plus One Utility Assistance Program. By adding $1 to their bill or making a one-time gift, callers can help families in crisis. Plus One assistance is not based on income, and individuals receiving assistance are only eligible every 2 years. Average assistance is about $200, but it goes a long way. The telethon raised more than $61,000, enough to help about 300 families. Organizers are elated to secure the additional funding, but according to Sally Hines, MIFA's executive director, she also hopes the telethon will broaden the community's awareness about who Plus One helps.
Besides more funds to help in this program is awareness and understanding that all of us might just be one small crisis away from not being able to pay all of our own bills. So Plus One is such an easy way to make a difference. It's just $1 a month, but that adds up so that we're able to help a lot of individuals. And people may not know that loss of utilities is sometimes the first step toward homelessness. And keeping your utilities on is all about keeping families at home.
In addition to individual pledges, corporate donors stepped forward to present generous gifts during the telethon. TVA donated $5,000. The Colored Girls, a local group which collected ticket proceeds from a special advanced screening of the movie Selma, gave $5,000. And Fred Stores also contributed $5,000. Last, but certainly not least, Service Master, whose volunteers also answer the phones, donated a whopping $25,000 to the cause.
Memphis is home for us, and so we're so proud to be partnering with organizations that the Memphis community is important to them. And so it's just wonderful for us to be here today, and so it's just a great opportunity for us to give back to the community and where we're housed.
The event certainly energized the callers and volunteers, and will hopefully make a difference in the unfortunate event that a Shelby County resident is unable to pay their utility bill because of family death, job loss, or medical crisis. From Memphis Energized, I'm Rhonda Langston.
Thank you, Rhonda. It is not too late to donate to Plus One. Log on to mlgw.com/plus1 to make a donation. You can give $1 or more to your bill monthly or make a one-time donation in any denomination you wish. Benjamin Franklin famously said, "Tell me and I forget, teach me and I may remember, involve me and I learn." Involved learning was certainly on the menu for a group of teens who toured MLGW offices and shadowed staff members to better understand career opportunities in the legal and engineering fields. Memphis Energized Richard Thompson has more on this story.
Because when I was going into the field of engineering, I really didn't have any idea what the engineers actually did.
If Cliff DeBerry, an MLGW director, has anything to do with it, he wants students to have a better understanding of their chosen career path than he did when he started out. In addition to his role at MLGW, DeBerry is a member of the American Association of Blacks in Engineering, also known as ABBE. ABBE sponsored the event with MLGW employees, which brought Sheffield and East High School students together with STEM professionals, that is, individuals in science, technology, engineering, and math careers, to get a realistic view of daily tasks. Students were paired with mentors based on the students' interests.
They can come in and actually spend time with an engineer, get a feel for the type designs that they do, ask whatever questions, find out what they make, and they can have an idea of if this is something I want to pursue for a living when they graduate from high school.
Because of anticipated skilled labor shortages, there are great opportunities for students pursuing STEM-related degrees.
You know, we have a lot of students that's not going into STEM fields. It's on the decline, and STEM jobs are increasing by 17% per year. So by 2020, there'll be like 123 million jobs out there, and only 50 million people may be qualified to fill them. People in STEM fields typically make about twice as much as people in non-STEM fields.
Junior Wally Langford is studying general engineering at East High School. He says the chance to spend one-on-one time with a mentor reinforced his decision to pursue engineering and gave him a sense of hometown pride.
This job shadowing thing helps bring other teenagers and to see the opportunities that we have in Memphis.
At the end of the day, that's exactly what organizers want to accomplish.
If we can get more people involved in STEM fields, and graduate with STEM degrees, these students will have a nice opportunity to get a job, make a decent living, and just provide for their families. It'll be good for them as well as the city of Memphis.
For Memphis Energized, I'm Richard Thompson.
Founded in 1923, United Way of the Mid-South is focused on helping residents in our area improve their lives by mobilizing and aligning community resources to address priority issues. Recently, United Way President and CEO Reverend Kenneth Robinson was presented with a hefty check to assist with that mission. The funds came exclusively from MLGW employee donations, either made through pledges or special event fundraisers. Altogether, almost $647,000 was contributed to the 2014 United Way campaign. The Plow Foundation recently awarded MLGW, Habitat for Humanity, and Service Over Self a grant to make critical repairs to the homes of 500 low-income seniors in Shelby County. It's called the Aging in Place Initiative. By making accessibility improvements, weatherization enhancement, and other repairs, the program hopes seniors will be able to stay in their own homes longer as they age. MLGW's role is to evaluate weatherization updates and give homeowners free energy efficiency training to help them keep utility bills low. The first application date has passed, but there is another opportunity to apply on Tuesday, June 2nd by calling 901-332-3500. More information is available online. Visit the web address on your screen for eligibility criteria and the program scope. The J.D. Power 2015 residential gas study for December 2014 to January 2015 results are in. The study is conducted in 4 quarters annually. In this most recent quarter, MLGW improved to its highest overall customer service ranking in the last 3 years. And we are delighted to hear customers are increasingly satisfied and are continuing programs and expanding services to sustain the positive trend. Don't go away. There's more Memphis Energized after the break. Stay tuned.
My mom needs money. I wish I can help. I wonder who can.
We can help. Each of us can help by donating to Plus One. If each MLGW customer gave $1 per month, we could assist 20,000 people a year.
Plus One is not a handout, but a one-time assistance for those who desperately need it. Find out more at plusonememphis.org.
We can help.
We can help. Check this out. Never plug more than 2 sources into one wall plate.
Smart move.
Protect your child with plastic safety inserts in all outlets.
Smart move.
Be sure extension cords are not under anything.
Smart move.
We can help.
For more info, call 544-6549 or visit MLGW.com.
Smart move.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. Although National Safe Digging Month is celebrated in April, it's important to know the steps to take before any digging project to avoid costly repairs or damaging underground gas lines. To help educate the public, Memphis Light gas and water employees visited area Lowe's stores as part of Gas Safety Awareness Day. Representatives talked to Lowe's customers and handed out literature on the subject. Here's Memphis Energized Leela Garlington with more about MLGW's efforts to spread the word about gas safety awareness and 811 call before you dig.
As part of an outreach effort, scores of MLGW volunteers staff tables at local home improvement stores to spread the word about gas safety.
For Natural Gas Safety Day, we are at 6 Lowe's locations in Shelby County. And it's been a great partnership for the past 3 years. And what we do is we have our volunteers and gas staff out at each location passing out information and talking to people about call before you dig, because that's so important in the spring with digging season approaching.
Volunteers passed out brochures with one ultimate goal: preventing accidents before they happen.
We want to provide them with information on damage prevention and awareness. We'll give them some information as it pertains to our Tennessee One Call and 811 Call Before You Dig program. We're going to give them some information on hazards and preventive measures. We'll give them some information that will allow them to recognize hazards, i.e. underground pipelines. And so we'll teach them how to recognize those via our markers. We'll also get them some information on gas leak recognition and response. So that information will allow our customers to use their senses of nose, your ears and your eyes to detect gas leaks.
One danger MLGW especially wants to make sure the public is aware of is digging, even for small projects, like installing a fence or mailbox without having utility lines marked. Because natural gas pipelines are buried underground, your gardening project may disturb them with unwanted consequences. That's why customers are urged to use Tennessee One Call, also known as 811, Call Before You Dig.
First of all, 3 days before your project, you call 811. Then you make the phone call, talk to the operator. It takes about 5 minutes. You give the operator your location and the type of work you're doing, whether it's a major construction project or if you're a homeowner who's landscaping or putting in a privacy fence. You still make the call, process and timing is the same. And then last, in about 3 days, someone will come out from the local utility and they'll mark all the underground buried utilities in the area, then you can start your project.
The service is free and the turnaround is fast. Gas Safety Day organizers hope that the increased awareness of 811 will translate into action. The goal is for residents to pick up the phone and make the call.
I was surprised at how many people know about Call 811 Before You Dig, but I was also surprised to talk to a contractor who said he didn't ever call before he digged. That was surprising to me. It was dangerous because you don't want to hit something, a gas line or an electrical line, and have an accident. Plus, it's the law. You have to call 811 before you have any digging done. And I would suggest to people, if you have contractors coming out, one, make sure that they've called 811 and had those utility lines marked in spray paint on your property before you allow them to do any digging. And if they haven't called, call yourself, call 811. And also take a picture of the markings so you know where they are. But it's always a good idea to have those lines marked. I would say to all contractors, please abide by the law. Call 811, have those lines marked, because one of our biggest problems in Shelby County is contractors hitting gas lines, hitting electrical lines.
In addition to 811, MLGW volunteers also handed out general gas safety information, including what to do if you suspect your home has a gas leak.
If you have a gas leak in your house, don't turn a switch on, don't use your cell phone, don't use your home phone, nothing that would create a spark. Get out of the house if you smell strong gas, and then call from somewhere else and get MLGW to come out and check it out, or even if it's bad enough, call 911.
You can also look to the web for helpful information on how to stay safe.
One of the first things you can do is use Google. Google Call 811, and that'll tell you, what you have to do and some gas safety information about calling and getting your lines marked. You can also check MLGW.com, which is our MLGW website, and we have information on safety under the residential pull-down menu. You can go and find information about safety, and there you'll find some gas safety information as well.
For Memphis Energized, I'm Leela Garlington.
Thank you, Leela. MLGW strives to have a reliable system. In fact, the utility was recently recognized by the American Public Power Association with its RP3 award for high proficiency in reliability, safety, workforce development, and system improvement. Nonetheless, storms can wreak havoc and cause power outages. To help prepare for a possible loss of power, here's Candace Spicer with tips on gathering an emergency kit.
When Mid-Southerners are faced with severe weather conditions, the best solution is having a plan of action, which includes keeping your family safe by being prepared. Here's how. Assemble an emergency kit, which should include a flashlight, batteries, a portable radio, and at least 1 gallon of water per person per day. The kit should also include non-perishable food, an extra set of clothing, shoes, blankets, and a first aid kit that includes any prescription drugs needed. If you have any special needs like life support equipment or other power-dependent equipment to maintain your health, please contact MLGW and you will be given top priority in the event of a power outage. As a precaution, you might want to consider investing in a generator or make arrangements to stay at a healthcare facility. Know where to find water. Keep refrigerated foods safe by not opening the refrigerator door often to prevent the loss of cold air unnecessarily. Protect yourself from hypothermia with plenty of warm clothes, blankets, and warm coverings for hands and feet. If your outage occurs in the midst of a summer heat wave, wear lightweight, light-colored clothing. Drink lots of water even if you don't feel thirsty. Stay on the lowest level of your home because it will be much cooler. One important thing to remember during a power outage is know your body's tolerance. If you begin to show signs of heat stroke or hypothermia from the cold, call 911 right away. For more helpful tips on managing a power outage, visit our website at www.mlgw.com.
Thank you, Candace. Also, make sure MLGW has the most recent phone number on file for the account's primary contact. Reporting an outage using the 16-digit account number or phone number on record will help us start restoration efforts right away. If you call into our system and the numbers don't match, it can delay the process of restoring service. Call 544-6549 to update your account record if you have changed your telephone number recently. MLGW has finished installing smart meters, that is, meters which have two-way communication for those customers who were part of the Phase 2 Smart Meter project. Phase 2 included 24,000 homes in Shelby County. Currently, the division is working on the rollout of many enhancements for customers upgraded to the automated meters. A robust My Account is one of the first online enhancements customers can choose to take advantage of. By logging onto the site, usage information is available with just a few keystrokes, empowering customers to make decisions about how their home uses electric, gas, and water. The easy-to-understand charts and graphs in My Account assist with understanding a home's energy costs and identify savings opportunities. In the near future, prepayment options will launch for current smart meter customers, which will give them even more control over their monthly utility budgets. With the approval of MLGW's 2015 budget, City Council approved the expansion of smart meters to an additional 50,000 households. Selected households will be notified of their inclusion in this next project phase later this year. To learn more about smart meters at MLGW, visit mlgw.com/smartgrid. Do you like the idea of knowing how much your utility bill is going to be even before you receive it? Then sign up for MLGW's budget billing program. With budget billing, you'll know how much your bill will be and you pay the same amount each month. Signing up for budget billing is easy. When you enroll in the program, MLGW analyzes your previous year's total usage, adjusts for rate changes and weather conditions, and divides the total into 12 monthly installments. Sign up now. It is easy to apply. Call 544-6549, visit one of MLGW's community offices, or go online to mlgw.com to download an application. Are you looking for an even easier way of keeping up with your utility bill? Then look no further than your cell phone for MLGW text alerts. Customers can sign up to receive text message notifications of billing due dates and possible impending cutoffs. Customers can register for the program at mlgw.com/text alerts. To help keep emergency lines clear for those life-threatening situations, customers are reminded to use 528-4465 only for emergencies. MLGW deemed emergencies are considered things such as gas leaks, downed electric wires, broken water mains inside a building, or unsafe street barricades. If you need to stop, start, or transfer service, call the Customer Care Center at 820-7878 Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m. Any other account inquiries can be addressed by calling 544-MLGW. And if typing rather than talking talking is more convenient for you, then you can get your questions answered with just the click of a mouse. MLGW's web chat feature for residential customers can be found at MLGW.com. Web chat is available for all residential customers from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Web chat provides a full range of service options, including the option to make payment arrangements. And as always, customers can send any of their utility-related questions and feedback to MLGW customer care at mlgw.org. MLGW has now added credit card machines to all of its community offices to expand payment options for customers. Customers can make those payments with Visa, MasterCard, or Discover Card. Credit card payments made at a community office are posted immediately. For your safety and to protect our employees, please remember to use caution when driving in a utility work zone. These zones, located throughout the city, don't have to be dangerous if you use caution. Now, many times you'll see crews working near streets and highways when installing gas mains or working on overhead or underground power lines. Utility work zones are clearly marked with signs or work zone flaggers, so please pay attention. And remember, speed limits may be reduced in work zones. Thanks for helping to keep our employees safe so we can do the best work for you. We've covered a lot in this edition of Memphis Energized, and I hope you've learned a lot and will join us next time. And remember to join us online at Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and at MLGW.com. Until next time, I'm Jane Segal. Thanks for watching.